As usual, this is our seventh consecutive live stream since breaking the 75 consecutive live stream streak. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Hope everyone has gets outside for a little bit on the weekends, spend some time with family, spend some time with some friends, get outdoors and get away from the charts just for a little bit. Other than that, we'll be all over the charts every single day, whether that's on the phone or in the computer lab. Either way, we're always over it. We obsess with the charts, but still got to take some time out for the family, the friends, and get outside. So if you're new to the channel, awesome, welcome. First 15, 30 minutes, we're going to jump in the charts pretty heavily. And then the second half of the stream, 15 to 30 minutes roughly, depending on how much time we have, we will do your requests, right? So put in the ticker symbol, the type of asset, what you're looking to do. Are you in a long? Are you in a short? Whatever it is. So we can talk about it on the live stream together, or put in the comments what your questions are. If you have any questions, just let me know. Happy to help. Quick recap on Bitcoin. Let's jump right in. Let's do it. Let's get into it. And typically Fridays a little bit lighter on views, so we need you to smash the likes. Our record was 2 days ago on the live stream and the replay crew. We need the replay crew too to help with the likes. The goal is 100 likes, and we hit our record of 71 on the live stream. We've done more on the shorter videos, but on the live stream, 71 is our record from 2 days ago. So let's continue to get better. Let's do that. Smash the like button. Help me, help you, help me, and let's jump right in. So here we go. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. Quick recap as always, just to get in the flow of things, just get in the flow of what we're looking at in the charts. It was oversold down here, right? Oversold, had some bullish divergence going back to September 11th, followed by a reverse candle, higher low, took off to the upside, right? So we do the recaps often, so we don't need to spend too much time on it. And then the buy signal, then the price is getting overbought, reverse candle, bullish, bearish divergence, possible lower high wasn't confirmed. And then we were talking about if it closes above 37,850-ish, which it did on December 1st, then we're going to see higher prices. And we're getting closer and closer to that fourth and longer term target. And then fast forward, we're getting up here, additional bearish divergence, overbought. It's been consolidating sideways, additional bearish divergence, followed by the reverse candle. And then is this going to be a sneaky lower high, right? Too early to say. So we're going to put the drawings back on. That's the quick recap. We have bearish divergence, followed by a reversal candle, possible lower high. So the two scenarios that we've been talking about, right? The two scenarios that we've been talking about is both scenarios are the next buy the dip opportunity, right? The next buy the dip opportunity. We're not talking about $100,000 Bitcoin, and we're not talking about $10,000 Bitcoin right now. We're talking about the next possible buy the dip scenario, which was, and we laid this out on videos, and we laid this out on the live streams every single day back here 3 weeks ago, more than 3 weeks ago, almost a month ago, right? Would price come down, right, and come back up, hit longer term target 4, right? Then come back down for the next buy the dip scenario. So that was scenario 1, because we've already hit 3 of the 4 longer term targets to the upside. Scenario 2, which is still also very much on the table, right? Maybe it puts in a lower high, comes back down, puts in another lower high, and then continues down like that for the next buy the dip opportunity. So we're still watching, we're still waiting, we're still seeing if, which scenario ends up playing out. We have 2 scenarios, one to come up and hit the 4th longer term target prior to a full on breakdown, and scenario 2 where that was it. The wick was 45,900-ish, depending on what exchange you're looking at. And then we go through a consolidation and comes back down to lower prices, right? This might be a little bit too low, possibly, but definitely there's a confluence area around 36,000 all the way down to $30,000, right? So there's a confluence of reasons why price could come back down from 36,000 to $30,000 range. So that's what we're continuing to watch on Bitcoin. bearish divergence, reversal candle, and possible a sneaky lower high. Way too early to call it, right? We're just pointing it out. If you look on the lower time frames, right, you could even see like from that pump up there, possible lower high, possible lower high. But these are really lower time frames, and as you can see, as it's going sideways, it can be very choppy, right? It can be very choppy. So just pointing it out as an awareness. 8-hour chart has another pending sell signal, right? So it could be a high, it could be a lower high on the 8-hour chart, another pending sell signal. So just kind of pointing things out to kind of show you that where it could be a possible sneaky lower high, because you can see it on the lower time frames a little bit better. It's currently down 2% today. No sell signal on the 12-hour chart yet. But again, could be a high, could be a lower high on the 12-hour chart. So we'll continue to watch it. We've got the green arrow still on the uptrend. We got the down arrow for, break of the downtrend, break of the uptrend, and the green arrow if it continues higher to hit that higher target, right? So we'll continue to watch it, but let's stay on the daily chart and let's get through some of these crypto assets and kind of show you what crypto might already be showing us, right? Usually Bitcoin leads the way to the upside, but is crypto showing us what Bitcoin might be doing next? It's possible, right? It's possible. So if you look over to Ethereum, we drew off some targets to the downside. Also had some bearish divergence. Gert, Jan, good evening. Good evening. Good morning, market snipers, on this fabulous Friday morning. Good morning. And so good to have you back, Gert, Jan. Let's keep going. Ethereum, nice move up to the upside, hit longer term target 2. I took off longer term target 1 just for visual purposes. Had bearish divergence, reverse candle, and this was a lower high, right? So will Bitcoin put in its own lower high? That's the question that we're asking. That's what we're trying to figure out. And so you got bearish divergence, reverse candle, possible lower high, sell signal, broke down from the trend line, and here we are, another pending sell signal underneath the trending dots. We got a red trending dot as well. It's hit 2 targets to the downside so far. We've got a confluence area here. Of course, price could come all the way back down to target 4, possibly even retest the 200-week moving average, similar to silver. Remember, silver made a round trip that we've been talking about. I've been covering it on the X app. So if you like charts, this channel is definitely for you, right? If you're obsessed, we're obsessed with them. If you're obsessed with them, definitely this channel is for you. But also follow us over here on Market Sniper Pro. Follow us over here on my main Twitter account, and then follow us over here on the Substack as well, on the free newsletter. The free newsletter, we're posting stuff out there too, the indicator, right? So follow us over there so that you don't miss anything. We've got things going on all of them, and the newsletter is free. The Twitter X app is free. The live streams are free, right? Not free for me, but free for you. So smash a like, smash subscribe. Hi, Jesse. Please share your thoughts on ARK stock medium-term targets. Are you in a long position already, Angel? And if so, what was your price point, all that stuff? Give us all the details. I'll be happy to look at ARK for you, but give us all the details on it and we'll cover it. So Ethereum looks like it's starting to break back down again. Came all the way back up, back tested the trending dots, back tested the upward trend line. Aldo, good morning. Thank you for misspelling my name. Again, being consistent with that because of I mispronounce everyone's name. Not everyone's, but I mispronounce a lot of people's names. So keeping the balance, right? Keeping the balance. So that's Ethereum. Sand has hit 3 of the 4 targets to the downside so far. Doesn't mean it can't go lower. We've got 5 targets, but I typically only put out 4. But there are lower targets. They're just lower probabilities that we're going to hit it. Rian van der Walt. Hopefully I'm saying that. Rian van der Walt. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Let me know in the comments if I'm saying that correctly. If not, good morning here in South Africa. Awesome to have you from South Africa. That's cool. Just let me know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Sorry if I'm not, but that's why Aldo misspells my name on purpose, right? Keep the balance. So Sand had the bearish divergence, had the lower high we're talking about in Bitcoin. could be possibly forming, right? And then it's been selling off ever since. So it smashed through 3 targets so far, down here at 45 cents. It's possible we got another target down here and possibly even lower than that. So buy the right dip, right? These are all possible buy the dip opportunities. We will see how it plays out. We don't know when or how long it will last, but we will be there on the right side of it and we'll let it do its correction. Not financial advice, of course. Obviously, none of this is financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. Do your own research and hopefully you find some entertainment out of this live stream as well. So with that, uh, buy the right dip, right? Let it do its thing, let it correct. You don't need to try to in my personal opinion, you don't need to try to catch every single wick because you'll probably be wrong many times over and over again. It will cause you to jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Guess what? There's fees. There's fees involved that you're probably gonna give back. If you took a lot of profits, you're probably gonna give back a lot of profits by jumping in and jumping out. So if you decide to get out on one of these plays, like on a lower high as prices breaking down, if you decide to get out and you take profits to lock in, then wait patiently for the next buy the dip opportunity, whether that's like that or it's more like that, right? And it just kind of goes through a bottoming phase, puts in possibly some bullish divergence in the future, and then comes out after that. So that's my own personal opinion. That's my own personal strategy. Do what you want. It's your money. I'm just trying to give you, based off of my experience, how you could maximize potentially your profits. Bearish divergence on dot, lower high, sell signal, another pending sell signal. I didn't put it on the targets on dot. I was running out of time. Near bearish divergence, possible lower high, could be breaking down for possible sell signal in the near future. Aldo, I meant to ask you when you're looking for an entry on the daily, do you buy the breakout or the retest, and do you use a lower time frame? Although those are better questions for recorded coaching, not to have a cop out. But I've spent 60 plus, I'm more than 60 hours. I have 60 plus hours of recorded coaching. So it's not just a quick answer. We've covered everything from A to Z, 1 to 100, whatever, however you want to say it. We've covered everything, right? And if we have 60 plus hours of recorded coaching, I've probably spent 100, 150 hours with the live coaching clients that I used to have in 2022 that I know that I quit doing. And I said, I either have to charge tens of thousands of dollars or just quit live coaching, right? So I canceled it because I didn't want to charge. I became friends with them and with the live coaching crew. In my own opinion, I became friends with them and I didn't want to charge them tens of thousands of dollars, right? So I canceled it and just made it recorded coaching. But yeah, yeah, okay. So that's 60 plus hours of coaching, and I don't have I personally don't have time for that. So that's why we recorded it. And then if you want to take a deeper dive, great. But there's a lot of questions over there. And this is a Friday session. There's not as many viewers today, so probably keep it locked and loaded, and we'll keep going. 631 scam, long time market sniper, SQQQ trying to get a daily buy signal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, it did, then went to sell. Okay, yeah, pending buy signal, right? Pending buy signal. And Myrna, also a long time market sniper, has been talking about SQQ towards the bottom of it. She must have been on lower time frames and looking at it over there. TMV also getting a close buy signal, short bonds 3x. Okay, cool. DJR78, longtime market sniper. Hi, Jesse. Happy New Year, brother. Thank you for all your insights as always. Awesome. Awesome. DJR78. The only reason why I remember your longtime market sniper is because of the 78. Because you have different names across different platforms. But that 78 is the only reason why I remember. But longtime market sniper, good to see you back. Let's keep going. That's near. Let's see. Mana. Right, had bearish divergence. They're all starting to look very similar. We don't need to spend a lot of time on it. Bearish divergence, lower high, sell signal, chain link, bearish divergence, reverse candle, lower high, sell signal, right? Solana, Just missed this longer term target 3. I believe it was target 3, 1, probably 3, right? I have to take a look at, hold on. No. Yeah, longer term target 3. Woo! All right, here we go. Let's get back into it. Bearish divergence, lower high, confirmed lower high. Took out this pivot point here. Possible pending sell signal. Got a sneaky red trending dot right there. We'll see. Has hit 2 targets to the downside so far. Got a confluence area here, 4 target down here. Cardano, 2 targets to the downside so far. Bearish divergence, lower highs, sell signal. Let's keep going. Boom. 15 minutes in, and let's rock and roll. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Bearish divergence, lower high, sell signal, breaking down, right? Matic. Bitcoin miners, bearish divergence, possible lower high, could be coming down for lower prices. That's Bitfarm, HUT, pending sell signal. I told you, these are like catching lightning in a bottle, right? Do you take profits, right? Do you take profits? I don't know. That's up to you, right? We don't know your strategy. I closed all my options. I closed my options on the buy side. Then I closed my options on the sell side. And I'm still holding stock on HUT, right? In this case, I'm still holding it, but I got it at $8.80. So even if it comes all the way back down, I'm not too worried about it. It's just a stock, and I'm just holding it. So it's possible this is the bottom, but there's a pending sell signal. Could come all the way back down, right? Could come all the way back down. Could even go lower, and I go underwater, or it just closes out my position. But it was kind of more of a long-term hold for HUT, so I'm not too concerned about it. But my options plays, I was definitely out, right? I was definitely out on the option plays. Hive, pending sell signal there. CLSK, right? Bearish divergence, reverse candle, just starting to break down, right? Could have a pending sell signal in the near future. Marathon Digital, Riot, they're all starting to look very similar. MIGI, WGMI, there's so many of them. Wolf, right? Wolf. On to the NASDAQ, right? NASDAQ had, yesterday there was a pending sell signal on the NASDAQ. We talked about it. We covered it. Bearish divergence, broke down. Remember, we also covered it yesterday. As there was a pending sell signal that turned into a sell signal with the daily close, there could be a lower high situation, right? Hit target 1. We expect a higher probability of a reversal to hit lower targets is that you put in a lower high, right? Where is that lower high going to be? Are we going to see a lower high, right? Could it bounce back up, retrace back up, put in a lower high, and then come back down like that, right? So that would be a lower high situation, and that would be a higher probability, when you kind of map this out in the future, if it kind of does something like that, right? We've just seen this play time and time again. We don't have any magic crystal ball over here. We don't have any predictions, right? We just speculate a lot. We speculate a lot. We stare at the charts an obsessive amount of times. We've seen this play out over and over and over again. Doesn't mean it's going to play out again, right? Hit target 1, could come all the way back up, test that upward trend line, and or the trending dots, come back up, push it up, put in a lower high, trap in some more bulls, get them excited, let them know that, hey, there's nothing to see here. We're still hovering around all-time highs, blah, 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 blah. And then when it's breaking down again, it'll be too late for them. And that's part of it, right? That is part of it. On ARK stock, Angel, again, thanks for putting in the details. I appreciate it. On ARK stock, I am looking at options with 55 strike price expiring May 2024. Wow, that's okay. So 4 months, and inverse head and shoulders for May 2022, January 2024. Okay. Yeah, we can take a look at it. We'll circle back. Is it worth using the fib extension price? Is on the move towards the up or down? Yeah, I mean, you could use it as like a confluence, right? We'll circle back. I did something similar on Bitfarm. Sold enough to where I'm just holding house money. Would like to more shares. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we'll circle back. I'm going to keep the flow because we're already 20 minutes in. I'm going to keep the flow on NASDAQ, and we'll circle back to everyone's comments. But bearish divergence, And while we're doing that, while we're circling, while we are circling back, and we are going to keep going heavily on these charts, don't forget to smash that like button. Don't forget to smash the like. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Help me, help you, help me. So we'll be kind of looking at possible lower high. It's possible it continues down to hit another target first, then battles all the way back up, puts in a lower high after that. So we don't know when, but as of right now, this kind of makes a lot of sense, right? Kind of makes a lot of sense. And then that lower high is the higher probability of a longer reversal for a bigger correction, right? Bigger correction. SP 500 still hasn't had a sell signal yet. Dow Jones still hasn't had a sell signal yet on the daily chart. If you look at the 4-hour chart, right? We put this out based off of lower time frames, and here we are. Pretty wicky, right? These are lower time frames, so keep that in mind. But pumped all the way back up, 37,885. It's not how the candle starts, but it's how it closes, right? So that's the Dow Jones, Russell 2000. Let's get back on the daily chart, right? Russell 2000, still no pending sell signal, big drop, right? At some point, it could push all. Came all the way down, almost hit target 2, and then push back up, and we'll see if it turns into a pending sell signal or a sell signal. And again, at some point, we're going to be looking for a lower high to be put in. If this is going to be a longer term trend reversal, whether it's a month or 2 months, whatever it is, we'll continue to watch it. The dollar, we kind of pointed this out yesterday, right? So yesterday we talked about in the live stream, it could come back down, right? Put in a higher low, put in a higher low and then break out, right? Or it could just spike up and then come back down, right? And it did. It ended up spiking up all the way to 102.825. So you can kind of move it over here like that and then come back down or wherever it is and put in that higher low, right? So wherever that is, kind of looking at it, could be something like that up by the trending dots. Put in that higher low. Maybe it's even higher up because you got a couple wicks there, right? Maybe it's up like that. Puts in that higher low wherever it is, and then that's your higher probability along with a buy signal as well, right? So break out of this downward trend line, flash a buy signal. That's where the green arrow is, right? That is your higher probability. Let's keep going. US 10-year yield. No buy signal yet. Has broken out of the downward trend line. You can see down here we have a green trending dot here, and it's starting to push up. Came all the way up into 4%, almost 4.1%. And we already had a buy signal on RSI, so we're already watching it. The breakout back here, we're watching it here. Spiked up, came all the way back down, and then closed back above. So looks like we're going to be getting a retracement, whether that's 4.25%, 4.5%. Maybe it comes all the way back up to 5%, hits the longer term target. We don't know yet. The VIX had a low, had a buy signal, put it in a higher low. We talked about it, had a buy signal, and still bullish on the daily chart. So let's circle back to the gold, right? We had a spike all the way up to 2150 almost. Yeah, 2150, let's call it. Broke down, bearish divergence, below the trending dots, below this upward trend line. Could it be something similar to silver, where we had the lower high plus a sell signal and came all the way back to the 200-week moving average? That's what we're kind of watching, waiting for. Let's flip over to the Magnificent Seven. We're rocking and rolling now. Let's keep going. NVIDIA is still battling, right? But we got a high, possible lower high, possible lower high. And I'm saying possible lower high because it hasn't taken out this pivot point yet, right? Possible lower high, sell signal, battling back up again, right? Still battling. Hard to kill a bull. Got a couple more comments. Myrna Bacon back in the house. Myrna, you're starting to be a regular on the channel. Longtime market sniper over there. Grant Matterson. Woo! We haven't seen Grant Matterson on the live stream in a while. He's probably going to have to go for a swim early this morning. Longtime market sniper. Jesse, Happy New Year. Just got back from the holidays on the Gold Coast. Awesome. Good to see you back, Grant. Grant is on our website. Grant is on our website over there, longtime market sniper. Let's embarrass Grant a little bit. Testimonials. Hey, Grant, how are you doing, Grant? Should we play it? Should we play it? No, we won't play it. But you can go over there and check it out. Grant's a longtime market sniper. It's been there since day one, right? Been there since day one. Long-time market sniper. Grant, good to see you. Enjoy your. I'm glad you enjoyed your holidays in the Gold Coast, and welcome back. Time to get back in the mix. Meta battling up. We'll put in a lower high. This is what we're talking about. Break down. We'll put in a lower high, battle it, and then come back down. That's what we're watching. That's what we're waiting for on Meta. We will see. Amazon broke down. We'll also put in a lower high, right? We'll also put in a lower high like that and come back down. It's possible. We don't know yet. This could always just be a higher low, right? Could just be a higher low. Too early to say. Microsoft. Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. This could be a lower low. That could be a lower low. We'll put in a lower high, right? Sometimes you got to turn off the indicator candles just to make sure you got it right. Could this be a lower low? Could this be a lower high, right? We'll see. Amazon, Microsoft, right? Microsoft, you've got the high, possible lower high. Sell signal broke down from this upward trend line. Hits target 1 so far. Is it breaking down? Back test of the trend line and the trending dots. Could it be pushing back down from there on Microsoft and come down to lower target 2? Possible. Bearish divergence on Tesla. Reverse the candle. Broke all the way down. Sell signal. Will it find support? Come back in. Put in a lower high at some point and then continue downward from there. We don't know on Tesla, but it is bearish on the daily chart. Still breaking down on the daily chart as of right now. Apple. Similar thoughts. Ultra bearish on Apple. Is Apple leading the way to the downside? 3 of the 4 targets so far had a peak, had a lower high, gap down with a sell signal, and now it's ultra bearish. Will it find support just under target 3? Rally all the way back up. We talked about this. Would it come down like this? Target 3, battle all the way back up, and then come back down, right? Or would it just continue down, find support here, put in a lower high, and then who knows after that, right? Or is this the higher low? Is this going to be the higher low for that next move to the upside, right? So that's what we're watching. We're waiting. But as of right now, it's still ultra bearish on the daily chart, and it's still breaking down as of right now. As you can see, and sometimes when the magic happens, even whether it's the upside, it could be overbought. Sometimes magic happens. It's oversold right now, but sometimes when the magic happens, we'll see if it comes down and hits target 4 prior to finding support and finding a bounce, or if it finds support right here. Too early to say. Google breaking down, pending sell signal after making an all-time high. Pending sell signal on Google. Let's keep going. Let's switch over. We're at 28 minutes. Anything else catches our eye? PayPal. Getting a bounce after that big drop down, but we're watching this one on the weekly chart. May have found support of the trending dots, right? Green trending dots still trending out. This is a long-term buy and hold for me, right, on stocks. So could just be a back test of the downward trend line. Could be a back test of the trending dots and continues out. I wasn't too worried about it, right? I'm talking about it. I'm not too worried about it. Anytime it's come all the way back down to $50, and at the all-time highs, it was at $310, right? I have all my reasons why laid out. Gaps at 72. And again, it's with no leverage. So it's stocks at the end of the day, and I didn't bet the farm on it, right? So that's what we're kind of watching over there. Teladoc, almost identical thoughts to it, right? Had that buy signal. Consolidating sideways, kind of let the trending dots catch up. We will see, right? That's Teladoc. What else? Lemonade. MicroStrategies, still ultra bullish on the weekly chart, but could be breaking down, right? Maybe that was the top there at 728. I saw also on Twitter X app. I think it was Mr. Whale or something, right? Talking about MicroStrategy sold 204, or Michael Saylor sold 214 million MicroStrategy. So on the 4th, I think, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly, but looks like he sold it, and probably that might have been the local top there on MicroStrategy. So we'll see. SQQ. We'll circle back to SQQ. But let's get back in the comments, everything. Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. And we'll start charting the requests here since we're at about 30 minutes, 15, 30 minutes. And we'll keep going. Let's see. SQQ. All right. We're already on it. So this is the daily chart on SQQ, right? It was getting oversold. There's a candle close back above the trading dots. Then there's a buy signal yesterday, right? There's a gap up here, right here at $17. So the wicks are getting bought up. Remember, the trading dots are still down here. At some point, it could put in a lower high, but as of right now, yesterday there was a buy signal. It's teetering on that right now. The weekly chart, it's still well below the trading dots. So I would be very cautious. This is a very high risk asset with 3x bear ETF, and it's a losing battle over the long run, right? It's a losing battle over the long run. It's like catching lightning in a bottle. So I would keep an eye on it every waking moment, right? That the market is open, and expect that you could be gapped up or gapped down, right? Gap up or gap down, but there is some potential here. Get to back to like $18, $19, $20, something around that lines. And if it's a bigger market correction, then of course you could see some higher targets get hit as well, right? So that's SQQ. Can't really add too much more value than what we've already been talking about. The retracement seems to be on. There's a buy signal, pending sell right now, but even if it takes a few more days or sometime next week, or while the you see some of these bigger players put in higher lows and then possible correction after that. So we will see. Yeah, pending. TMV also getting close to buy signal short. But we take a look at it. Let's take a look at it real quick. We got some time today. TMV. Let me catch my breath anyways. 20-year treasury 3x bear. Yeah, it looks very similar, right? 631 skim. Looks very similar. Got that long downtrend. Candle closes back above the trading dots. Got a green trending dot here. No buy signal as of yet. Buy signal, bullish divergence back here on the sharpshooter RSI indicator, picking up bullish divergence, possible higher low, possible buy signal in the near future, RSI buy signal already, and the MACD already had a bullish crossover as well. So that's the TMV 20-year treasury bear 3x. It could have a buy signal in the near future. You could even draw out some trend lines like this, right? Higher probabilities back above there. More aggressive. If you're looking for more aggressive, it already happened, right? Breakout here, even back tested at 28.92, and now it's starting to get back above. RSI buy signals, MACD bullish crossovers, green trending dot, could be a buy signal in the near future. So you've got arrow, right? You've got arrow here. You've got double arrow when you're getting buy signals, right? Higher probabilities, and breakout there, right? So that would be like your double arrow, a little bit late to the party, but a little bit higher probabilities, most likely. And this is your more aggressive sniper precision potential move down there. Higher risk, not higher risk, but less likely of the breakout, right? This is the higher probability. So anyways, that's TMV. Hope that helps. Let me know, 631 skim, if you got any backup. ARC. All right, let's take a look at ARC. I know I have ARC on here somewhere. Where's ARC? ARC. Probably missed it. All right, let's just add it on. ARC. Yep, it's on there somewhere. It's on there somewhere. There it is. So ARC, I'm looking at options with the 55 strike price expiring May, and inverse head and shoulders is forming. So you're talking about a buy, right? You're talking about a long, or you're buying calls, right? 55 strike. As of right now, it's bearish on the daily chart. So it's not a buy for me as of right now. I would be waiting personally for a correction, because what happens is if you buy now and it goes through a 1 month or 2 month correction and you're holding it, your options are going to be worthless as of right now, right? And as time goes on with time decay, right? Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but if you've got May expirations and it takes till March or April to get going, and then it may not even reach 55 by May, you're going to lose your money, right? So that's the thing about timing expirations of May 2024, right? It could take a lot more time than what you think, right? It could come down like this, come back up, down, down, right? Who knows, right? It's bearish as of right now. It comes all the way down like this. Now we're talking about April, right? Talking about April, and then even it comes out before May, right? Well, it has to get well above on the expirations. You're buying a $55 call, a buy. Blah, blah, blah. You're buying you're buying a call with the 55 strike price. Well, price needs to be up here at 60, $65 if you're looking at timing, right? Timing wise, that 55 turns into 60, 62, 65 before you, because you're going against the clock, right? So in May, you're the odds are you're going to lose money, right? The odds are you're going to lose money. So if it's lunch money, maybe you don't care, but I would be, me personally, right? Not financial advice, because it could just flip right back around, right? And just go straight to the moon, right? I just think as of right now, I'm waiting for a higher probability where if it's starting to break out, or it's going through a consolidation and it finds support, let's say here, or find support here, right? And that's going to be your higher probability, and wherever that is, right? If that is, say you have to wait till the end of January for a breakout, right? Okay, well that helps your time decay on the expirations, right? And then February, or say March, or April. So you got to have sniper patience, especially with options expirations. Otherwise, you're going to lose money, right? And this is why I don't teach options, because there's a lot of people that have a hard enough time with just swing trading as its own. Options is a whole nother animal, right? Yes, I still trade options on a weekly basis, but I don't trade options with the main trading account. Or if I have more funds, I don't trade the options with a large amount, right? I'm not doing 5-digit option trades anymore. It's been like almost 4 years, right? So 4 years, but I'll do 4-digit options trades, just not 5-digit. Like I typically don't do 3 digits ever. It's just kind of wasting my time, but 4 digits is my sweet spot for options, right? 5 digits, I stopped doing that 4 years ago. Just a lot more profitable swing trading uh, crypto and options, in my personal opinion, and futures, right? So that's more of my game now. Options, and I don't teach it because the time decay and picking strike prices and all that is a whole nother animal. So, anyways, but yeah, sniper patience. It's a sell signal on the daily chart as of right now. It wouldn't be a buy for me as of right now, because what it could do is kind of spike back up, right, in the short term. Because spike back up could possibly put in a lower high and then come back down. Well, guess what? You just lost money. You just lost money, and if it's down here 3 weeks from now, your option is worthless. Your $55 strike is worthless. You're caught holding the bag, and it may remain that way, right? And then by that way, you're losing time against the clock. the strike price, the profitability is going up like that, where you would need the price to come up. You're chasing price, and it's a losing game, right? So, anyways, hope that's helped. Hope that helps. Not financial advice. Do your own thing, Angel. Is it worth using fib extension when prices on the move towards up or down? Yeah, it's more so like it's not part of the sniper targets I use on a regular basis, as you know, DGR78. But I typically will use it as like a confluence, and I'll typically use it as if price is making all-time highs and we've never seen price go higher before, then the sniper targets are one of the sniper targets is more difficult to have predictions. So the fib extension tool can help play with that as but it's not as reliable in my opinion. So yes, I do use it, and yes, it's worth using if you use it correctly, and especially if you're using it when price is trying to make all-time highs. And if there's a confluence area, remember, I'm all about the confluence of targets. I'm not all in on one sniper target. I'm not all in on this or that, or I'm this guy or I'm that guy. I like the confluence of major reasons why, right? Stack those probabilities in place. I did something similar a bit to money. Okay, awesome, cool. Myrna, welcome back. Hey, Jesse, happy New Year. Yep, got it. Samboff, Kalia, could you please check Neo? Yeah, I actually checked this morning. I was going through all the charts, and I was checking Neo this morning, and let's take a look at it. Yep, pending sell signal, right? Right on track of what we were kind of talking about. I think you had me take a look at it on previous live streams, right? So back here, we are talking about it, or the past couple days, we've been talking about it, looking for that higher low, wherever that is, right? The higher low could be all the way down here, right? $7.39. Who knows, right? Or it could be a key target area here. Just eyeball test it right now. I haven't mapped it out, but this could be a low. This could be a higher low, and then come out after that. So it's a pending sell signal right now, and it doesn't mean that it couldn't put in a lower high first. But yeah, it could come down like this, spike all the way back up again, like this, right? Consolidate and come out too. So could be a wild animal, but it's a pending sell signal right now. It's not a buy signal for me as of yet. I'd be waiting for that next buy the dip scenario. And the only thing that I can kind of map out right now is the first two wicks drawn out like that. So let's kind of draw this out real quick. Hopefully this kind of helps you for that next possible buy the dip scenario, right? Probably looking more like that, right? Let's see. Let's go like that. That next possible buy the dip scenario may take some time, right? It may take some time for the next possible buy the dip scenario. What if it goes through a consolidation period for a month or two, right? Whatever it is, could just be something like this, right? And then that breakout like that. So that's my TA. You got to love it. Smash the like button for that TA. We're crushing the TA drawings today. The Discord loves it when I draw it like that, because they just know that, hey, whatever the consolidation is, up, down, up, down, up, down, this is going to be that higher probability breakout. And then you're going to be looking for that higher low somewhere like that. And this is going to be your higher probability breakout like that. So hope that helps, but it's a pending sell signal right now. And we don't know where the bottom's going to be. And when we're waiting for that, that's going to be that next higher probability buy the dip scenario. And of course, as time goes on, as things develop, there'll probably be a bounce, somewhere like this, right? And then come back down. And that's probably more realistic. Oh, hold on. That's probably more realistic of what happens as of right now with it breaking down. And so there would be another like trend line drawn like that with would be a more like that would be like a more aggressive approach. And then you've got the higher longer term probability out like that, right? So that's probably how something I could see it playing out like that, where there's that spike up, comes back down, puts in another higher low, and then breaks out like that. So we will see, but that's what I kind of see on Neo over there. Angel C, thank you for our comments. You got it, Angel. Sunbuff, thank you for the TA. You got it. You gotta love the squiggly line TA. But with that, I don't see any others in there. If there's any follow-up questions, oh, Juan, hold on, time out. Juan, good morning, oh wise guru of caffeinated life. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I definitely don't. I don't consider myself a guru, right? I don't know. It's kind of weird to call yourself a guru. It's kind of weird. I just know this. I obsess over the charts. You got to put in like to get at the top of your game. They say whatever it is, whether it's golf, chess, whatever it is, whatever you love to do, you got to put like 10,000 hours in for you to like get the top of your game or to become like a pro-ish level. Doesn't mean you can be a pro. You can put in 10,000 hours of golf and still suck, right? Uh, doesn't mean you're going to be good at doesn't mean you can play the professional football if you put 10,000 hours in. It still might not be fast enough, big enough, strong enough, whatever. Doesn't mean you can be a good trader, right? You may be just too emotional and you can't put your emotions to the side and just base off of, your strategy and execute your strategy. Doesn't mean you can do that. But they say if you put in a lot of hours, and that's kind of what I just talked about, is that I put in an obsessive amount of hours. You got to have patience. You can't be emotional. You got to stay neutral and execute the trades to the best of your ability. And if you put in the time and the work, you start seeing how things have played out in the past, how other assets are playing out in real time, and it could play out very similar. Like we've talked about how Rivian played out very similar to Tesla, right? So that we take all that information in based off of the charts, try to block out the noise to the best of our ability. And with that, I hope you have a great weekend with your family and friends. I hope that you get outside, get some of that vitamin D, that natural vitamin D that the sun and the universe gives you. Whatever, we won't get too weird on it, but get outside, soak up some of that sun as long as it's not cloudy out, right? And hope you have a good weekend. And we will see you on the live stream, on the next live stream. And thanks again for all of your support. Smash the like, and we'll see you on the next one. All right.